I think the big thing we need... Oh, we're gonna get to see a storm finally. Okay. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. This is episode 191, where I have done quite a bit of inventory rearranging and determined that we need more of our chromatic metal processed, because we can hold so much more storage now. Now, let's go ahead and look at our inventory, and we'll talk a little bit about what I have done. I've gone ahead and ratcheted our inventory down to just a handful of things that I want to hold on to. In fact, I probably need quite a few more ion batteries, which I can hold, and a few more microprocessors, and maybe some iron plates. That way I don't have to make them. I think 8 of those will be fine, and then, let's see, we'll buy a solid 10 of those, and then I think we'll just sit with the 5 microprocessors and that. Oh, 2 stacks of metal plating? See, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, but I don't see where I have a vote. Okay, now I do want to rearrange this a little bit. I feel like... So if I create more, we'll get rid of that. Okay, I feel like if I don't really need all of this. 20% hazard protection battery is big. 10% life support tanks. When we have all of this, I mean, I don't think that's super necessary. And so what I'm thinking is we can actually pull the remembrance over here, which I thought would connect to these shields, but I suppose not. Which is fine, because I want to pull the shield lattice out of there, and I actually want to go ahead and put the star seed next to remembrance. Hey, and they synchronize together. So I will accept those terms, and then the shield lattice we'll go ahead and put here, and it should synchronize with them. So wait, no. We need to do a little bit of rearranging here, just to kind of try to get the most out of our pieces, because now that we can rearrange them, yeah, there's no reason not to. And actually, that doesn't mesh with those. That meshes with the hazard protections. It's interesting seeing which things connect together. If I didn't know any better, I would think that this connects with the life support, but look at that. It, in fact, does not. That's interesting. So this is like purely an aquatic thing. Let's see if we pull the shield lattice here, we put it there, now it gets the 2x2s. And that's that, really. We could pull another tech over there, but I don't think... Water jets, neural stimulator, I mean... No. At this point, let's leave it the way it is. So to continue talking about our inventory, I went ahead and organized... Ah, look at this. Our heavy, high-capacity inventory. We have our minerals that refine, or elements that refine into compounds. Chlorine to salt, ferrite dust to pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite, and then we have silver, gold, platinum, bognium, mortite, fecium, and then oxygen. And then here we have all of our plants that are non-food: starbulb, cactus, flesh, selenium, fungal mold, gamma root, frost crystals. We have our gases here. A little bit of dihydrogen, and then we have our chromatic metals, and then we have our compounds that we require from specialized planets, and then the silicate powder that we pull up while we're terrain. And then look at this, we still have 8. We have 8 empty spots there, and quite a few there. We did determine that the reason the base salvage capsule wasn't giving us anything was, in fact, because we didn't have anything in it to get. This is because, I guess, selling the other freighter, in fact, did not count as demolishing our base, and therefore did not leave anything for us to obtain from its rubble, unfortunately. So we're just going to keep processing all of this chromatic metal back in here. Because why not? We can hold so much more of it now. If we're going to have some, we might as well have a lot. And then all of our other storage is empty and or filled with agricultural products. So we can sort of think about how we want to restructure those. go ahead and take the Katsadam's coup back down to our base. Hey, look at that. We don't clip through the structure anymore. Boy, that was rectified actually rather quickly. Alright, let's turn around. And look at that. We still have a pretty significant fleet left behind, even with 5 expeditions out. I like it. Alright. Let's go ahead and descend. I'm not exactly sure where we had found that oxygen pocket, because we didn't put down any sort of a base marker or anything. But I know it was round about this area, so we're just going to go ahead and see what we get. Electromagnetic hotspot. I like that. I swear for a minute I saw a life form over this way, but maybe not. Unidentified minerals and plants. I thought I saw some fauna. I can scan some more minerals, though. Look at all of these. Bioluminescence. Its nutrient source is radio waves. How peculiar. I think we're going to have to read about some of these in our discovery log here in just a moment. See if we can discern something about this planet a little bit more from its life forms. Okay, let's look and see what we have here. Oh, that's right. This is a moon. Interesting. Okay, so let's read about X Reign Artus, found wandering the fevered, dreamlike landscape of Planet Name, which is Mami, actually. Nervous on the wing, they wheel and turn in endless loops, hoping to throw off any predators that might attempt to track them. A plague upon stranded adventurers as they feast upon dihydrogen crystals. Their highly reactive saliva dissolves the crystals without the need to chew. Hidden extra claws. A similar bird. Long-distance flyers, their migratory routes take them from pole to pole in search for food. Their finely tuned sense of smell draws them to the most beautiful, richly scented flowers, which they then consume whole. Sheds and regrows bones. How odd. Petrification, old bones, radioactive, parasite host. Radio waves, decomposition. That's really all we've found, though. Okay, I think we should go. We're going to go find our little power hotspot first, and we'll set up a base to have some power. I'd say this planet fits the criteria on a number of levels for a place that we would like to have a base on, so... It's interesting, without the light you lose the color. As soon as I turn on my flashlight, the color returns. These blues and reds. Come on. Trying to use my... Oh, that's... I'm trying to... Oh, wait, I think I'm getting better at it. Maybe. Maybe not. Trying to use the Q jump maneuver I've been told to try so many times. I think I was actually getting it there a couple of times. Hotspot discovered. That's That's 150 power, and for a little outpost, I think that's actually going to be great. I don't really see a lot of life forms here that are worth farming, but in an uncharted system on a planet like this, having a base is kind of neat. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and do it, and we'll start with... No chromatic metal. That's okay. We're going to make this work. Because we're just going to start processing... What do we have a lot of? Indium. Sure, indium. Why not? Oh my goodness. That's already so much more than we need. It's only because we put it all in the refiner up there. Otherwise, we would have more than enough. Alright. Our hot spot is sort of right in front of us, so let's get the computer up here. Oh, these plants give carbon. This might be something omni-seasonal. These are two different plants here. Hive mind? No, we don't abide hive mind plants where I come from. Look, even these little ones. Some nitrogen, right? It's too bad we can't get these large trees. That would be nice. Oh, well, we can get those, just not the really, really big ones. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's go ahead and claim our base. Yep, claim site, please. Very nice. Alright, this works for me, so I'm thinking first things first. Let's start looking at making this structure a little more basic out of these other things. We haven't done these things. Wood, do I want to make it out of wood? We don't really have a lot of carbon. Ferrite dust we have a good bit of, though. Let's make a concrete base. Let's try that, shall we? I think we'll just start with some nice, wide, flat, open areas here. Right, just like that. Yes. I agree, I think that's very good. Just like that. Do I want to try to snap to here? I think I should. This. And we could kind of do a little thing like that. Maybe a large wall with a simple door like this. Because then what we can do is we can start, oh, those glass pieces. It's always about those glass pieces, isn't it? Well, I know we have some frost wort. We have to get to where we have more. Well, we have quite a bit. We have enough to get started at least, so I'm not going to be concerned about using it. There we go. We'll start with 4 windows for now. I think that's plenty to get started. Not necessarily there. There's not really any good views down here. We're sort of low, so instead, let's just make these the walls, I'm thinking. Right, nice and easy. Reasonable walls. This thing is in the wrong spot. There, now it's gone. Now to go up a floor, that's... No, I want it along the wall like this. Yeah, like that. Look at that, how it pushes over to the side. That's what I'm talking about, because then we can go like this. And we can start to have our second floor get set up. Ooh! Yeah, and then we have this, right? Like, it's just kind of hanging out here, and I don't like that. And since we have so many resources, let's get something a little more stable here, huh? Like these little sections. I like these sections. Right, because look at that. That looks like we're doing something on purpose here about the stability of this place. And I think that's important. It's only 40 ferrite dust. Okay, but look, they're not touching the ground. Well, is there anything we can do about that? I don't think there is necessarily. We could just continue the same sort of treatment along here like this. Yeah, okay, that's not bad. In fact, you could even say I accept these terms. Very much so. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Well, at least it doesn't look like it's floating anymore. It looks like it's on purpose. Oh, that bird's trying to fly through our home. I don't know how I feel about that. We need elevators. I think we were talking about this in the comments a few episodes back, but that's really what it is we need some elevators. Would like to make like a lookout tower, but it's such a cosmic thing. It's almost easier just to make a building way up high on a foundation, but then it's like, how do you get up there easily? Short answer is you don't. There is no easy way to get up very high. Except land up there. Only now, our landing pads don't snap to the buildings like they used to, so... I think if we do it like this... But then what we need is some sort of railing here, right? Like, this isn't going to be acceptable. It's got to be like... a little wall here, right? Here. Now, why is it in an invalid position? It must have snapped. Ah, look at that. Oh, what a weird place for the wall to snap. No, there, it does. It did like that. Okay. It says invalid position. Yeah, sure, I guess I could see that. You could even go stairs up one more. Because look, okay, so let's look at our tech here. If we go like this, what actual items are we going to be able to put down here? Would this fit, say, for example, a terminus? Oh, see, look at that. That's sort of yuck, right? We don't like that. We need way more space. Okay. See? It's good that we're checking this out now. But I want to have the appropriate amount of room. I don't want to feel like I'm compromising anything. So we're going to take all of this back here. And instead we're going to expand out the floor. Now, in order to do this, what we're doing is we're giving ourselves a section of floor before the stairs and after the stairs. And I will show you 100% precisely what I mean here in just a moment. Nope, that is the wrong menu. All right, now let's go ahead and get our walls up. Again, this bottom floor is GRO, so there's not really much of a reason to put windows here, I don't think. You kind of want to see that horizon. And then what we'll do, here's we'll go up too high on these walls. Look at all this wonderful ferrite dust we have. And since we're using it, I think we should be making more. So let's start with... Well, let's get a trade terminal up on the wall. Invalid position. Must be because we're not fully enclosed. Okay, well let's get fully enclosed then. But since we're giving ourselves this extra room, I think instead of the small stairs, I think we'll just do the big stairs. Why is that an invalid position? and now I've messed it up because now there's something underneath. Hold on. Oh, it's like a back door. No, we don't want to do that. Was that a storm coming that I hear on the wind? Seems like it. What if we did put a window here? It's not like the best place for a window, but it at least lets you see out the front door before you go out the front door. Yeah, probably. Galactic Trade Terminal does not want to snap on the walls. This makes me so sad. And we could do a base teleport module. What we really need is a large refiner so we can start making more materials. So let's get some of this stuff running here. Pretty sure these don't require any sort of power still. They're just sort of little nuclear power sources that run and run and run on their own. Thankfully. I think the big thing we need... Oh, we're gonna get to see a storm finally. Okay. No, let's not do the condensed carbon. Hold on. Let's do the pure ferrite, right? Because that should give us rust. It's 1 to 2. And now if I do magnetized, that's what gives me the rare metal element. Right. I don't necessarily need that. Instead, I need the rust. So let's make a bunch of rust, and then that'll give us a bunch of ferrite dust. And now we're in the storm, so let's see if we can secure this place before we need to apply phosphorus to our heater. Or, you know what? Let's just put the phosphorus there. Why not? So according to this, the concrete ramp doesn't want to align sideways like this. Why do you suppose this is? It'll snap and line up that way. Why would that be an invalid position? Ah, but look at this half ramp, snaps just fine. Well, then I guess the half ramp it is. Okay. Oh, the price of progress. Hold on. We're almost there. Okay. Like that, right? Now up here, this is where we want the bulk of the windows, to be honest. Oh, the giant birds are coming after us. Ah! Let's get one there and like one over here. One over here. Alright, at this point we're out of glass. Let's just get the walls up. We can redesign it when the storm's done. Ah. All of our concrete is getting baked in our delicate electronics. Oh no, say it isn't so. We'll just do this for now because it's 20 ferrite dust and no glass, and it lets in some natural light. Okay, we're snapping them into awkward places because we're trying to be fast, and that's not going to do us any favors in the long run. So let's be accurate here. Let's put them where they need to be. Boom. We're now officially sheltered. And we have a big room down here, and wonderful. So let's go figure out what's going on with all of these. Did we not snap platforms in odd places? We did. A couple. Yep. Okay. I thought we did. I might have left those. It's like little outside platforming. Could do like a door panel next to one. Oh, this is a pretty bland building. You there's got to be, let's see, if we go, let's see, red and blue show up really good. Here, let's do this, right? It doesn't appear to be changing anything, but it could be because we're in the shadows, maybe? Everything still looks pretty gray. And this all looks red over here. Well, it is what it is. Painting a structure on a planet like this might just not make any sense. And look at these birds. They're still like dive bombing us over here. We haven't seen any sort of ground fauna. And I think, I'm pretty sure, if we go to the Discovery tab and click on Mommy 79Q3, we can see there's, yeah, unknown common, base, rare base, uncommon cave. See, so that, yeah, they tell us. So there's actually a lot of life forms we haven't seen. We found a rare one before we found a lot of other common ones, and then of course there are some in caves as well, specific cave creatures. Now, let's restore all of this, right? And say, give me that ferrite dust, please. Now, in the meantime, let's get some power up and running, shall we? Electromagnetic generator says, where are you? Ah, right over here. Wonderful. We might put a window here just to look at the electromagnetic generator. Oh, chromatic metal. Don't say. Well, let's see if we can put up another galactic trade terminal now. No, because we don't have the microprocessors now. Well, we're going to make some. I know we have the stuff to make them. I mean, really, the benefit of having all these resources is we can make just about anything we want, except we need the chromatic metal. There's just no way around it. We're going to have to use the portable refiner again. This time we're going to make sure we get a good amount of chromatic metal so we have what we need. Look at that. Okay. That should at least hold us until we are able to get our large refiner up and running. Let's go ahead and make 2, 3 more of those microprocessors. And then we're going to construct ourselves a nice galactic trade terminal. Oh, really? These just don't want to snap on my walls. That makes me sad. You know, we had talked about this in the comments as well. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do. I know we are going to do these little walls here. Because look at that. Now, oh, now it's like a secure stairway. See, you come over here and now you have this open area. We might do like a living quarters here. Hold on, let's assess. But I do like that because now you can't really fall down the pit anymore. Maybe it has to be an internal wall. I'm trying to remember. I know that we talked about this. No, it doesn't want to snap to this either. Must attach to structure. We'll have to look it up. In the meantime, I do think we have what it takes to make another large refiner, so let's do that. Oh, 2 more microprocessors. My mistake. Go. No, not the portable. The large refiner, please. Let's see if we can get these guys relatively close together. Very good. They do seem to, yeah, fit rather nicely. So here, I would like to continue the garnering of chromatic metal. We have more indium being made up top. Oh geez, look how fast it goes. I think we'll just process all of this indium, honestly. Just keep running. Keep running. Okay, so we're looking at, that's right, electromagnetic generator. Ha ha ha. I wonder if I can put it here near the base computer and it'll still pick it up. Let's see. Ooh, it is 151 kps. It's doing it. So let's see if we can get the wiring. How am I supposed to connect wiring to this building? What have I done? This building doesn't accept wired connections. Short-range teleporter. Oh, isn't that fun? That looks fun. And it doesn't even look like it requires a power connector. I thought the doors had power connectors. This is just like a big open structure. Well, if that's the case, I don't really like the basic structures nearly as much then. But you can get a lot of large refiners together in them, so I guess I can see the merit. I can. Okay, so all we need is to get our little wiring cable here, boop, and set it up right over there, and now we have power. Nigh limitless power depending on what we need. Let's start with making a galactic trade terminal. That'll help very much. And we need those components.
Product constructed. Product constructed.
There we go. Get our microprocessors going. There we go. We'll get a trade terminal up. Even though it's an uncharted system, because we need to get more microprocessors.
Product received. Product received.
Now what we're also going to do here is we're also going to build a landing pad. That's touching the ground. Sure, that's touching the ground. Oh, you know what we do need though? Hold on. An access ramp. There we go. Oh, do we need two? We do need two. That's okay. Just a little bit. Perfect. Now, from here, let's get a flag up, I'm thinking. Something to kind of wave in the wind. Yeah. We can go with some lights. Some colored lights. Yeah, we'll do some blue lights over here. Sure. Blue shows up really well down here. Look at that. Blue lights, blue flag, blue hollow door, and then we get this bright white inside. Almost like the color is not really affected in here. Maybe I won't sleep in that other room. That other room is pretty obnoxious. I don't know what else we would build here with power other than an oxygen harvester. So what we need to do is we need to go figure out where this oxygen harvester is. So I guess the first thing to do go ahead and let's build an exocraft summoning station. I think that's our first order of business. When And then we'll get the Azure Spark here. No exocraft summoning station on this planet. What? Wait, what? Exocraft summoning station, boom. Perfect, now. Exocraft summoning station on the planet. Ooh. Things are a little weird. Well, let's go ahead and upload the base, since we're here, and we can. And then I guess we'll try to assess what's really going on here. Because insufficient power. How is that even the case? If I just, like, snap, does that... It says insufficient power, but the light very much appears to be on. Creepy. I don't know how that works. But that is, I think, a good spot. Oh, get off of me, these birds. A good spot to go ahead and wrap up this particular episode. We need to figure out why it's not letting me summon my exocraft. Because that would really make finding the oxygen deposit all that much easier. And I would really like that. But that's where we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, take care.